Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. A session court in Surat has dismissed Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's appeal for a stay on his conviction in criminal defamation case last month. Now, this has a lot of ramification. The ramification is what happens to his member of parliament status. Will he be able to contest elections? Lot of ramifications. Let's understand all of this. Let's get right into the show. Okay, so like I said, a session court in Surat dismissed Rahul Gandhi's plea to stay his conviction on the defamation case that was filed last month. This is the story. Now, to deep dive into the story, we need to know three parts. First part is a small recap as to why was the defamation case filed in the first place. That's part one. Part two is what did the judge say? Why was this plea dismissed? Rahul Gandhi's plea dismissed. That is the next part. The final part is, ab kya? What next? What can Rahul Gandhi do next? ठीक है ना? So, three parts for our editorial. Let's get into part one. Let's get into a recap. On April 13, 2019, while campaigning for the Lok Sabha election, Rahul Gandhi said in Hindi in an election rally in Kolar in Karnataka that why do all thieves, be it Nirav Modi, Lalit Modi or Narendra Modi, have the surname of Modi? The next day, a local BJP leader, his name is, and also a former Gujarat minister, Purnesh Modi, filed a private complaint before the Chief Judicial Magistrate of Surat, accusing Rahul of having defamed everybody with the surname of Modi. This was 2019. The case went on and finally this Chief Judicial Magistrate's Court convicted Rahul Gandhi, awarded him a 2 years prison term, and because he was given a 2 years prison term according to law, Rahul Gandhi was disqualified from Lok Sabha. He had to hand over. He was thrown out as a member of parliament of Lok Sabha. This is according to law. Now, because of that, obviously, he ceases to be the MP of Wayanad. He ceases to be a part of the parliament. Even his house was taken away from him and so on and so forth. So he is kind of out of active parliamentary politics. Okay. Now, let us understand why was this conviction not given stay. Why did Additional Session Judge Robin Mungera refuse to give stay on Rahul Gandhi's conviction? Primarily, there are 6 reasons according to the judge. Reason number 1, the judge says that Mr. Purnesh Modi, that is the complainant's complaint, is maintainable. According to the judge, the complainant is an ex-minister and involved in public life. Such defamatory remarks could have certainly harmed his reputation and caused him pain and agony in the society. For such reason, I do not agree with the objection raised with regard to maintainability of the complaint. Number 1, he says Purnesh Modi's complaint is maintainable. Number 2, he says the trial was not harsh. 2 saal diya na, it is not harsh, according to the judge. The honorable judge says, so far as imposing of maximum punishment is concerned, it would be worthwhile to observe that the appellant was not an ordinary person and was a sitting MP connected with public life. Any word spoken by such appellant would have large impact in the minds of common people. Moreover, high standard of morality is expected from a person like the appellant, and the trial court had inflicted sentence which was permissible in law. So he said, listen, it is not a harsh punishment. 2 साल था. Such a big man. If such a big man goes and says things about another person, if you defame somebody or if you say things, a lot of people listen. Small man say only little people listen. Big man say a lot of people listen. So he is a big man, MP, huge leader. So he says it is correct. The trial was very fair. This is the second reason why he was not given a stay. The third reason, he says Gandhi's speech, that is Rahul Gandhi's speech, definitely caused mental agony to Purnesh Modi. And what he said was as follows. The court said any defamatory word coming from his mouth are sufficient enough to cause agony to aggrieved person. In this case, by uttering defamatory words and comparing persons having surname Modi with thieves would definitely have caused mental agony and harm the reputation of the complainant, who is socially active and dealing in public life. So he said, listen, you know what? Purnesh Modi was harmed. This speech caused Purnesh Modi agony. So the verdict is right. Why should I give stay? Number 3. Now let us come to number 4. Disqualification from Lok Sabha is an irreversible loss. It is not irreversible loss, he says. The judge said, Baba, listen, you know what? You can go to higher courts. It is not an irreversible loss. It is not that, you stay, you don't give a stay and everything is over for Rahul Gandhi's career is over. Aisa nahi hai. The court said, I hold that removal of disqualification as a member of parliament cannot be termed as irreversible or irreparable loss or damage to Gandhi. So that is what he said. This is point number 4. Point number 5. Gandhi failed to demonstrate how not staying conviction would impact him. They said, your lawyers have not told me agar maine stay nahi diya, so how is it going to impact you so much? How is it going to make a difference to you? In fact, the court held that Gandhi failed to demonstrate that by not staying the conviction and denying an opportunity to contest the elections on account of disqualification under section 8(3) of the Representation of People's Act 1951, an irreversible or irrecoverable damage is likely to be caused to him. So, he said, listen, ऐसा कुछ हमको तुमने prove नहीं किया है. So why should I give you a stay? And the last point that he made was power under section 389 CRPC are discretionary. What he said is, if such a power is exercised in a casual and mechanical manner, the same would have serious impact on public perception of justice delivery system. Such order will shake public confidence in the judiciary. Hence, I am of the opinion that Gandhi has not made out any case to suspend and conviction recorded against him. So Justice Mongera said that, listen, you know what, such powers, that is 389 CRPC, are discretionary. And you can't just be casual about it. You can't just be mechanical about it. Okay, so these are the 6 reasons why the judge said that he will not give a stay on the conviction of Rahul Gandhi. Okay, now let's come to the last part of the editorial. And the last part of the editorial is, ab kya? What next for Rahul Gandhi? Now, let's understand. April 3rd, Rahul Gandhi had filed 2 applications to the Sessions Court in Surat. One application asking for a stay on his sentencing. Second application asking for a stay on his conviction. If had the court granted the second stay, that is for his conviction, he could have been reinstated in the Lok Sabha. He would have been back as MP Wayanad in Lok Sabha. But that has not yet happened. Now, can this happen? Of course this can happen. Even now it can happen. What are his options? Rahul Gandhi's disqualification can be reversed if the High Court grants a stay on the conviction by the Magistrates Court or decides the appeal against the Sessions Court order in his favor. In 2018, decision in Lok Prahari versus Union of India, the Supreme Court has clarified disqualification will not operate from the date of the stay of conviction by the appellate court. Significantly, the stay cannot merely be a suspension of sentence under section 389 of the Code of Criminal Procedures but a stay of conviction under section 389 of the CRPC, an appellate court can suspend the sentence of a convict while the appeal is pending. Or this is akin to releasing the appellate on bail. So yes, Rahul Gandhi has definite options to go to high court, go to higher courts, high court in this case, go to high court and again appeal for a stay. And if that happens, he's got a chance, he's got a very good chance that he can be reinstated. Now, again, the question is whether Rahul Gandhi will go behind bars, whether, all this is going to go take a serious turn and all. To my mind, it is not. To my mind, it is not, is because I don't think anybody, including Bharatiya Janata Party, would want Rahul Gandhi to go behind bars and all that. I don't think it will happen. Why? Because Rahul Gandhi goes behind bar, Rahul Gandhi is put into more trouble, the more popular Rahul Gandhi is going to get. And mind you, Karnataka elections, Madhya Pradesh elections, Rajasthan elections, Chhattisgarh elections, do you think somebody will want it? So I don't think all of this is going to happen. Yes, the courts he will be going to higher courts and he will be appealing, and this process will go on. This process of law will go on. That will happen is what I think. And that's the story of Rahul Gandhi and his appeal. Till I see you next time, that is tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.